Dupes? Dupes? We've got a problem. Priority, please. Plug it up. Plug it up. Welcome back, my fellow dupes, to the Mirror Madness. Today, we've got an issue. I unfortunately released this last time, but as we can see, there's a little bit of, well, steam is finding its way through, and that is not good. We're gonna go down there and try to plug this up the best we can. Hopefully a dupe will do that. No, all the little shine bugs are getting all zapped out. Come on, Igor. You got it, bud. No, you're running away. No, this is gonna get crispy real quick. We're gonna need some more cots. Preferably ones that are not so far away. There we go. Yes. Lamentrum, come on now. You can deliver it. Whiz, where are you going? Oh, man. The gas reservoir is breaking. That's not good. Oh, and there's all this steam. There's way too much of it. What can we do here? Oh, as it turns out, I've got a little bit of oxygen over here. If we release this, we might be able to kind of push the steam down. Maybe? Because there's 600 grams of it right there. If I do that, then I can at least... Well, I might be able to release enough oxygen to make it work. Here we go. Let's break open those three tiles. Clearly, since we have all of this steam down here, this is a good spot to put a steam turbine. We could put it right there. We could also put it right there. Or we could just build it right over here. But that would be a little bit more difficult to get to. Unfortunately, this environment here, you don't need a suit to get to it, so that's kind of a problem. Now, I'm going to go ahead and build that right here, just like this. All right, so we've got a ton of steam down here. This is not good. I do want to cool this area down. Luckily, I do have that pipe right there, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to bring this down here. Technically, we'll bring it past the steam generator here and keep that cool as well. So let's try to do this. Let's try to bring that pipe right down here, and then I'll run it right over here like this. All right, well, I just need to kind of be fair with you guys here. This is actually the second time that I'm doing this. The reason is because the last video went corrupt on me, unfortunately. I hit a power outage right at the very end of my recording, and then I spent several hours last night trying to fix the footage, but to no avail. I got some of it back, but that's only 1/3 of the whole amount I actually recorded, and the audio's crap. So, this is actually my second time through this exact same disaster. Hopefully I do better this time. But I'll have you know, we're in for a few crispy dupes here. These poor dupes get to go through it twice. Me included. But one of the best things I did last time, and I'm doing again, is actually put these cots right here. As you can see, they're going to be used a lot. Unfortunately, I've just kind of run into a string of bad luck these last couple of days. Not only did this recording go corrupt, but I had a whole nother project that was 7 hours of recording on a game. And I just didn't like the video at all. But thankfully, they actually just updated the game, which I think probably will change my entire stance so I get to record the whole thing over again. But with that in mind, I am trying to make a few improvements this time, such as putting that pipe right there rather than just putting it over here. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. But over on the modded side, one of the things what I'm trying to do here is to tap into this volcano, which interestingly enough is not centered on its nitronium, which makes sense because it actually moved. We're going to go ahead and close that one in. But what I want to do over here on the left is I want to make a system for capturing the heat from these volcanoes. So to do that, I want to use Stirling engines. So we will build these out of copper ore, and I'm actually just going to put a very, very large line of them. Let's actually kind of keep it in line with this. I think that'll be good. Oh boy. Come on, hold on, game. Don't lag out too bad. Uh-oh, who's incapacitated? Well, I don't know which one. The cots are filling up quickly over here. Ada. Sorry, Ada. Oh no, 2 more. Meep! Meep, no! Squirm, save them all. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, things are a little crispy over here. All right, we're gonna lower the priority on this stuff down here. Oh boy. I've got too many crispy dupes. Can't save them all. And no, you don't need to fix the doors. Ugh. Disable. 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 What I really need is for a dupe to come down here inside of an atmosuit or something like that. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enable the transit tube access point, and I think, because dupes love to do this sort of thing, they should jump out of the jet suit dock and then just run right back in. Also, I have a dupe up here, Lurda. I need help. And who else is coming back? Oh, darn it, you guys blew up the doors. Power problems. Soulgate, we need help. No more rocket flying. See? Aha! I knew it. Alright, so I released the oxygen over here. That did kind of pressurize this area, which I think is keeping the steam from coming up inside my base. The one disadvantage is I think that it's collected a fair amount of the heat, because it's still 90 degrees Celsius, so it's kind of hot. One thing we're going to have to get through here... Gosh, I can't talk. It's early in the morning. Alright, so one thing I need to get through here is I actually need to convert this normal tile into an insulated tile. And that way we stop making more and more steam because it's gotten way too hot. But I don't have any dupes left to do the work. Oh no. Alright, so luckily this stuff over here hasn't exploded. That's good. This oxygen strategy actually worked out. Technically it worked out better than it did last time. Last time all of this stuff was destroyed, all of it. Now only the stuff on the right is. Ha! The only difference is I knocked out this tile rather than that tile. Ah, the little things you do. Alright, Whiz Bangery, help me out here. Rebuild the tile. Oh no, Whiz! I think you might be getting a little bit too crispy down there. Oh, finally. Got away from it. Oh, come on, dupes. Build the pipe. Alright, Telesar, vacation's over. You all need to build this thing, and I think you guys have enough health to do so now. Priority level, please. Come on, dupes. Come on, dupes. Okay, we'll take that. Bring it back to priority level 9. You don't want it to stay there for too long. Ah! Ah! I'm trying to get access to these pipes over here. This is like a terrible way to navigate over there. Come on, one more. Alright, so now we're bringing in some water here. This is not going through a radiant pipe, so we shall see what actual effect it has on this environment. As we can see, not enough. Okay. I was kind of hoping that would be a little bit more effective. Oh gosh, this is a lot of dupes down here. This is getting dangerous, especially if you're over here on the left. If you're over here on the right, we can pick you up easily enough. Just don't fall down over here, okay? Oh boy, 7. Ah, 7's down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Everybody's getting... Yeah, quick, quick. Jeez. This is the most crispy dupes I've ever had. See, the problem is they go right up here to catch their breath, and it's still way too hot in that spot, so they're all just ending up incapacitated. Somebody want to help cry out? Anybody? And then Squirm is like, oh, I got water on my feet. I know you're dying, but... Igor, no, please don't go back down there. Same with you, Squirm. No. Don't go back down there. Where's my suit? Where's my dupes in the jet suits? Hmm? What are they doing? They flew back in here, but now they're not around. There they are. Just sleeping. Come on, Telesar. Soulgate. Hmm? Alright, let me find your priorities here, Soulgate. You need to build. Alright, another project I'm working on over here is that cooling loop for my steel manufacturing. So that's this one right here. In case you're wondering, I did unfortunately build the liquid reservoir a little bit. Well, I didn't build the liquid reservoir backwards, I just plugged it in backwards. So I'm gonna correct the pipes a little bit here. Basically, delete all of this and try again. Deconstruct, deconstruct. Alright, dupes, come on now. All I gotta do is build this stuff. Just a few more pipes and you'll have it. It looks like the it looks like the normal pipes are actually doing a decent job of trying to keep this area just cool enough to the point where we're actually condensing a little bit of the steam down here. Oh, that's why. Because I converted some of it to iron. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go for this one, dupes. Let's try to convert this right here into insulated tiles. The same with that right there. This stuff's extra toasty down here, so. Actually, we have this little chunk of dirt right here. I could take advantage of that and build a tile right there. And then I'll build... I'll try to build that right there so we can kind of get around it as well. what I want to do is enclose this. And then once I go down here and actually cool this down, since it's in a pure steam environment, I'll actually pull a vacuum around it, which is going to be super handy. Because that way it won't actually interact with the world, the environment outside of it. So we'll actually end up with kind of like its own little airlock. It'll be pretty fancy. Toxic Fairy, that's a bad spot to go and catch your breath. No, 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 no. I see what you're doing. You're about to die, and you're moving to the left where we won't be able to get to you. Ha! Gotcha. Don't you dare go that way. And no, cell phone, I don't want your spam. There we go. Now I got 2 dupes down here inside of jet suits. Nice. I have to watch these dupes like a hawk over here. Don't fall down over there to the left. Nyron, it's time to get out of here. Oh no. Alright, how are we doing on the insulated tiles? Yeah, we're getting there. 1 crispy dupe at a time. Oh boy, Ada. Wave and then... Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, please, 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 don't you dare try to go save somebody. Lamentrum, no, you're too slow. Ah! Cry, no, please, no. I have to be so careful not to actually just fry my dupes here. Come here, Wiz. Hey, at least we got our research done for the gas cargo container. Thanks, Lurda, for keeping us moving. Although, you could jump in your fancy suit and help us out. But no. Enjoy that Frostburger. Alright, over here on the modded side, we're going to try to put a bunch of insulated obsidian tiles right down here. The reason I'm going with obsidian is because they might end up really, really hot, and I don't want them to get to... Which I don't have enough obsidian ore, but I did build 2 storage containers down here. So if I go down to... I can store it up right here. Yeah, there we go. Same with the copper. So I can deliver the stuff here, and that way I can build all of this nice and quick. But that means I have to go up here and mine it up. Not a big deal. We can do that. We can go up here and mine that. And we also have access over here. So I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct that just a little bit, and then throw in an insulated door over here. That way all the heat doesn't find its way out of here. Then we can go inside of here, and we can dig up all of this copper ore, which will help me build all of the conveyor lines that I'm going to need to make the thing happen. All right, there you go, dupes. Dig away. I only get like 1 good cycle, and then it takes a couple cycles for all of them to recover. Ugh. All right, let me choose possibly a brand new dupe here. Oh, there we go. Bob Slayer, welcome to the base, and thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. Feel free to go off to the right. We have a need for some more dupes over here, but don't be afraid to get a little bit crispy. Oh no. Door privileges. Yeah, there you go. Let's see what our health bars look like. Not bad. Only Ada's real low. Oh, this might be a sprint. Do you think we can get all of this done before my dupes catch fire? Let's do it. Priority level, please. You got it, dupes. I believe in you. It's crispy hour. Build it. Build it. Oh no, not the finger guns, Nyron. Oh no. Close. Close. We didn't quite get it. Ah, we only got 1 grip. Oh no. Bacon Lord's just gonna straight up ignore you. Yeah, at least we got the tile done. Don't worry, Lurda's got you. And they're all back. Mob Slayers getting their doctoring skills up. Okay. One thing I'm trying to do over here is I've capped this area off, so hopefully all the carbon dioxide will flow out over here. Therefore, we don't end up here, which means we don't end up with this spot where the carbon dioxide kind of gets trapped between 2 pockets of oxygen. We shall see if that works out. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yes, I do have a couple of slicksters down here doing the slickster thing. See? Look at them go. Look at how happy it is. Poop, you're on camera. Come on now. All right, dupes, you nearly have this done. Meep, how in the world are you constructing that from so far away? I'm not gonna complain. All right, so now all I gotta do is build this little bit of a liquid loop here so that the steam turbine will start to work. Yes. Oh, another thing is we need to get the power out of there. Kind of forgot about that. So we need a heavy watt wire bridge. That'll be made out of copper. It'll actually be right up here at the top. Shouldn't be an issue though, because we'll see that we have steam down here, and when we condense it, we should have 2 layers of vacuum and then 1 layer of water. So that will be plugged in like so, and then let's come down here and we'll fill that in. And I don't think we need to get off to the right. Nope. So we'll block that off. And because we're not quite done with everything yet, let's put a door in here. And there we go. All right. Now the real question is, how much of this can we get done in a single cycle? Priority level, please, Dupes. Bring it on. Oh, okay. Maybe a bit much. Not good. We've got many incapacitated. Oh, go, 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 go. Go, Dupes. Ah, jeez. No, 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 no. Darn it. They made the hole, but they didn't fill it. This is 8. That is 9. Fill that, please. No, the steam's finding its way in. Star, you're finding... Come on. Come on, Star, you got it. You got it. No, no, a little more. Ah, oh, crap. Why are you navigating from the right, Wiz? No, Lamentrum, no. You go do something else. You're too slow to rescue anybody. Oh, come on, Ada. Lamentrum, stop. I hate slow dupes. No, stop going down here to try to rescue. You're too slow. You're seriously too slow. Go do something else. Anybody else, come on. Go for it, Soulgate. You got it. Ugh. That one was close. Crap, that brought in a lot of steam. I should have built these tiles here first. Oh well. Didn't think of it. There you go, Ada. I think it's just hilarious that I can actually get my dupes to come in here inside of Atmos suits and jet suits. All by just leaving one access point open. It's working out pretty good though. I mean, we might as well do it now. There you go. There. Thank you, Ada. Seriously, why couldn't it have this been like this several cycles ago, Ada? This is easy. Just deconstruct that tile and, you know, we got the water. It's polluted, but whatever. Okay, that's gonna get a little too hot there. Come on, liquid thingamajig, flow. Flow! Uh-oh. That's, the heat's going up. All right, come on, liquid. I'm not a big fan of it stopping right here and then absorbing a lot of heat, but come on. Cool down this steam turbine. Just a few more degrees and we'll have it. All right, now I'm just gonna put radiant pipes after this. This should hopefully cool everything else down. That way we don't have hot going into the steam turbine. We just kind of have warm coming out and then we can condense the steam that's found its way right over here. Ooh, ooh, there we go. It's now running. Ha! Yes! Although what I can see here is that it's pulling in steam that's just a little bit, well, it's at 200 degrees Celsius, so it's not bad. One thing we can do is we can block off one of the inlets here. And then check this out. We'll put in a door right here, just like that. With just a little bit of an automation sensor for a switch. Boop. And then I'll be able to kind of control this depending on how much heat we're throwing at this turbine. And the real question is, can I get the pressure down here low enough to where I actually reclaim some of this steam? I kind of doubt it. Geez, that is hot. Let's see how far did it make it. All of this is steam. Not too bad, considering how much actually came out of there. There we go, 7. Nope, not quite. All right, so that's coming along well. You can see that we're pulling the steam out here, and then it is being condensed down through that vent, which then runs right down here and eventually will find its way back into the container right down here at the bottom. And if I want to add more and more steam to this, which I already have plenty of it, but I could add this salt water down here and let it hit all of this hot obsidian. Ooh, we can also see that the pressures inside of here, well, they're doing all right. We're at 90 some grams, so that's not bad. We were able to get rid of a lot of the steam here, but we're still at right around 2 kilograms. So I'm gonna change this back over to compressing. We'll see if we can actually get that magma to flow over here, but I don't think so. I think it's just gonna keep turning into igneous rock at this point. There's just so much cool mass around it at this point. All right, so I think this disaster is, well, just about over. Let's focus back on our little cooling loop over here, the one that runs down to the thermal nullifier. Just doing a little bit of reconstructing here. We'll get this fired up here pretty soon. What I want to do, though, is I want to automate it so that I don't end up making too much steam. So, sorry, steel. Don't want to make too much steel. So I'm going to filter this by steel right here. And sweep that up. And I'm going to use this automation signal here. And I'm going to run that halfway across my base until it reaches, oh, where is it? This guy right over here. That's the one I'm after. So that's one automation wire running all the way down here. And then go on over there. And there we go. So now I can detect just how much we have in this one tile here, which will be steel. And that will tell me whether or not I should be able to run the metal refinery. Now, there's a lot of ways for me to bring water into this loop, but I think the spot where I'm going to do it is right here. I'm going to go ahead and just use a liquid bridge. And try to get it right there. Perfect. All right, Dupes, just a little bit more work over here. All you need is to finish up that liquid pipe. That way we can cool this area down. The liquid flowing out of here is only at 40 degrees Celsius, so really not bad. We'll take the heat right out of this area. Oh, no, don't make a mess there. Thalric! Ah! The pressure was too much for Thalric. All right, there we go. So now we can see that the temperatures are starting to finally come back down to something slightly reasonable. We do have a lot of mopping to do, even though we can't even see it. Oh, we're running out of steam pressure. All right, Dupes, you need to come down here and dig this out. Oh, Mob Slayer. This is going to be a long run. Current athletics, -9. Okay. Just so you know, Mob Slayer. Oh, you don't have any oxygen. Ah, crap. No, Mob Slayer! You were too slow. Well, that was a short-lived moment. Well, that's quite unfortunate. We need a So now we need a spot for a memorial. I really wasn't prepared for this. Let's go ahead and slap another one of those, I guess, right here, right next to the printing pod. That way, both Dupes can get to it on either side. All right, so look at this steam turbine. Look at it run. It is doing a pretty good job there. Although, you can see that the heat is a little bit too much at 240. So if we block off a few of the ports, now it's running at about 700 watts. And it's not wasting extra heat. Aha. Here's the other thing. Inside of here, you can see that there's a vacuum right there. So the heat that's on this side here is actually not making its way onto the steam turbine. Interesting. Cover a steam turbine with steam and then cool it down. And it's a fairly effective way to cool the turbine, so long as you have a nice cool water loop running through it. This makes me think that we could build many more steam turbines in areas that have like a lot of steam. So like if I were to do this exact same arrangement here, but literally just chunk it down right there, technically I could get it up and running and it would work. Huh. I learned a little something. Sorry about your death, Morb. I feel like that one was my fault. I should have restricted that movement. So I'm gonna bring you back in again. There. -2. There, go mourn yourself. That's gotta be a weird experience. All right, so looking back at the steel system here, I've got that set to steel. I've got the automation wire hooked up. It's running all the way across my base, all the way up here to that. All right, now we gotta power this thing up. And you know what? We're just gonna hook it into this wire right over there. Mob Slayer 2, you're suffocating as well? Please don't. No, where are you going? Please don't. No, not you, Lamentrum. Stop. I gotta get these Dupes, these slow Dupes out of all these Atmos suits. What I'm trying to do is get them all the way down here. We gotta run this oil well every now and then. And it's causing problems. Although we do have a lot of natural gas, that could be pretty handy. All right, so over here on the modded Dupe side, we've got this massive Stirling engine system built. Very nice, Ned. We'll stop trying to store all this stuff down here. All right, so now we need to pull the heat out of that. And there's gonna be a lot of it all down here. We've got the volcanoes. We've got a fairly hot saltwater geyser. We've got this one, which is about to explode. The thing is, you want more and more Stirling engines just to be able to kind of handle the capacity, because they don't really do a lot. A foggy picture of what I was thinking is coming in. Alright, so now looking back at the cooling loop for the steel manufacturing, I've got the water, hopefully, flowing in over here. And then it comes out there, which goes over there, we check it, and if it's if it's below, let's say 25 degrees Celsius, then it runs out. Otherwise, it keeps looping around and around. Alright, so now just to clear this area out down here, I'm just gonna dig it up, destroy the floor, that sort of thing. Alright, well, we're repairing the little gas reservoirs, that's good. Making our way back towards a nice, calm and stable base over here. So, disaster averted. Whew. Alright, one more thing here. We just about got this thing up and ready to go, but there's no water in it just yet. So, right here's the break in the line. We'll start to bring in the water. There we go, it's flowing on in. I'm trying to pressurize this hydrogen here enough to kind of get rid of the carbon dioxide down there. I might just have to let it run and try to freeze it. Well, actually, I've got hydrogen right here. Come on, hydrogen. Push it all out. All right, I think I have more than enough water in the line, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Come on, hydrogen. Get rid of that carbon dioxide. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now we have nearly a pure hydrogen environment down there. Awesome. Aha! There we go. Perfect. No more access into this spot. And if I flip that for a moment, we should get the water to start flowing around. So now I just want this to circle around and around, just like that. Perfect. And then hopefully the temperature in the tank will continue to go down. So you can see the temperature inside of here is at 33. Now it's at 32.9. So it is going down, but slowly. That's because there's so much water in here. But as we go and take the water out of this tank and put it into the metal refineries, there won't be as much water down here. Now this door here is so that we don't end up having the water continue to circulate around and around once we reach our minimum temperature here. Because otherwise it would just continue to come out of the tank and just keep going and going and going. But once we do reach that temperature, the signal here is going to go true, the door will open, and the tank will stop flowing. Ha! That way we don't get the water inside the tank too cold. Ooh, 500 kilograms of plastic? Lucky modded dupes over here. You guys might just be able to complete your monument. That still needs 130 kilograms of plastic, that just needs steel. Ha! Guess I'm gonna have to find something else to trade. Alright, as far as automating this whole thing here, essentially what I could do, now that I have incubators here, is I can go ahead and just send all the critters right down here. The one thing that I have to do, though, is I have to take the food that is the meat that comes out of that and ship that. Thankfully, I just dug up a lot more copper, so that should be quite easy to do. So that will pretty much free up the butcher station here, so we don't have to do that all the time, which takes up a lot of time and effort. Alright, I tell you what, we're going to set this tank to be at 30 degrees. I could set it a little bit lower, like 15 degrees or so. And that would actually kind of help cool the base a little bit, because I do have all of this granite liquid pipe along the way, but Actually, you know what? Forget about the whole door thing. That actually doesn't seem to be the right idea. Alright, so now the water is cool enough, so we're running it back up here through my base, and it's ending up back inside of the metal refineries. So that's all the way over here. We're going to set this one to be automated for steel. So long as I don't have too much steel in the base, it should continue to run. As far as these other ones, I'm just going to pick and choose what I want to make there. One more thing I need to build over here is an auto sweeper and then like a conveyor loader. So there we go, a little auto sweeper and a conveyor loader. Nice. Now we're just waiting for materials. Let's go ahead and set that to a nice high priority so that we go ahead and start to run that. Which means if I go down here, we can disable this one. Hey, you know what would be a good idea? If I put the kilns and such right next to it, then I could do like an automated inventory thing right here. I mean, realistically, the only metal I need automated at this point is steel. So I'll do just the kiln like that, and then I'll do a smart storage container right next to it. Haha, although we really don't need power here. We want that to run up through a power disconnect. All right, nice. So a little bit of automation, and I'd have 2 automated kilns, which automatically fill up in with resources that help me build steel. So that'll be refined carbon and lime. Actually, hang on, one of those isn't correct. I need a crusher for the lime. I don't have space for it. Aha, I could put it right over here, and then bring the rock crusher in, possibly right there. Maybe I do this number, like so. Put the power right here, then have the rock crusher, yes, there, with the kiln right there in the corner. I don't know. Oh well, I'll figure it out. That'll have to happen here though in the next episode. I gotta get this thing up on the internet. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.